All right, coming up next, special guest star again, Colin.
Yes,
so you remember?
Thank you, welcome.
Yes, so Colin has joined me again because we are going to do another video where we are picking each our top 5 fragrances if we were starting a niche collection in our 20s. He actually is, what, 21, right?
Exactly 20, actually.
20, oh, he's exactly 20, I was off. So exactly 20, starting his niche collection. He's already started it, and we're gonna I'm gonna pick what I would suggest, and he's gonna actually pick for someone who is a 20-year-old. So stay tuned to find out from Osme what we pick. Welcome back, everybody, to JoelTheNose. All right, he's got it down. Again, here with Colin here at Osme.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you.
And here at Osme Perfumery, of course, in Miami. And as I said at the introduction to today's video, we have picked out 5 fragrances each, so a top 10 niche fragrance starter collection. If you're starting in your 20s, this is geared towards the younger adult crowd. You know, and of course, it's great having Colin, someone who already is collecting niche fragrances, who's only 20.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, but no, he's this, you know, for those of you who watched the video a few weeks ago, he's got a great nose and has already picked up a lot of good information. So very useful, and you know, he's got a lot of fragrance talent. So let's get right into this. Let's start. What it is, we picked 5 each for 10, and we each have an honorable mention. So I guess technically we've got 12 fragrances. So let's get right into it. What is your honorable mention?
Honorable mention is a little bit of a wild card here. We got Inicio's Blessed Baraka.
Yeah, if you can hold up and it'll take a second to focus there, yeah.
There you go. This one's an honorable mention because some people may find it very different, but when I smelled it the first time, I was addicted, you know. It smells, I've heard someone say it smells like the blood of like a knight, which is weird, but it makes sense. It makes sense in a way.
Yeah, it's definitely
got like that
very
dark, ambery. It's just so different, but I love it. And the atomizer you can see, very good. This is something I would wear on like a date night maybe, if I wanted to make a statement, or if I'm going out in the town, because no one else has this on, I guarantee you that.
Yeah, what I like is what you're seeing, and you're going to see from our selections, it's a mix of ones that maybe you would consider traditional younger fragrances, but then you got a pick like this, that is, you're going to blow somebody away if you're wearing it, and not your typical young 20s niche fragrance.
It's musky, it's woody, it's dark, sensual. Just so good.
Awesome, great selection. All right, so I'm gonna come in with my honorable mention, and that is from Veronique Gabai. This is Sur La Plage. Love this house. To me, the reason why I picked this one is I think in every niche collection, especially when you're starting out, you gotta have a good citrusy, Mediterranean, classic men's perfume.
Of course.
This is very much unisex, so it can be worn for the young women or men out there looking for it.
That's good.
But yeah, you see, that is like, it just reminds me of the Mediterranean coast. It is a fragrance that's going to sit on your skin. It's not going to be one that like projects out, so you could wear this anywhere. You could feel safe wearing it anywhere.
Very versatile, yeah.
Yeah. So
what I love about this brand is the presentation, like that bottle. It's so simple, but if this was on your nightstand or your table, it's just a piece of art just sitting there.
Yeah.
And then there's art in the bottle as well in the form of liquid, which is even better.
Yeah, for those of you, I don't know if you knew this, but so Veronique Gabai is one of the giants of the perfume industry. She literally, for like 20 years, headed up, you know, was it Estee Lauder? She worked at Estee Lauder, like all the big divisions basically, and she was the one responsible for buying, like for Tom Ford fragrance. I mean, she knows her fragrance, and she opened her own brand about 2 or 3 years ago. And this, she's from France originally. This bottle, if you can see, is actually silver and gold, and that is to represent the colors of Paris. So, anyways. All right, so let's go now to your number.
These are in no particular order.
Okay.
So, I mean, the first one maybe, but other than
okay,
that,
yeah, so no particular order, just our favorite 10.
Every young man's gonna have an oud in their collection, because not many people do. This one's Oud Dreams by Montal. Maurice and the team here showed me it when I came in originally, and it's just so unique. Let's get a little strip here. It's a little oud, but not overly animalic like they say. It's got that sweetness to it, a little dark, sweet.
Yeah, you know what? What I like is it's got a little bit of a spiciness to it. Little sweet,
yeah.
spicy, almost like, I don't know whether it's like cinnamon or cardamom or something in there, but yeah, I like that.
This one could be good for the winter time, fall, or any season really, but not something I would wear in the heat really. As you know, here in Miami, it gets really hot in the summer especially, but
Yeah.
we're finally getting down to those colder temperatures. Like Joel said, it's like 5 degrees less,
Yeah.
but the humidity's down, so that's even
Tomorrow we're going to be in the high 50s, so
better. I'm looking forward to that.
that's a big deal. Okay, all right, cool. I'm going to come in then with my next selection. For those of you, it's funny, I think to me this is one of the appreciated niche fragrances from one of the top brands. This is Darli from Parfums de Marley. This is a fragrance that it's got cedar, it's got fresh, it's got citrus notes. This, for those of you who don't know, I'll let you smell it there, watch it, the lid's a little bit loose. This was the very first fragrance from Parfums de Marley. So this is what literally launched the brand. And a lot of people, I think, just kind of overlook it, maybe because it's a little bit older, but it is a real classic.
So good, yeah. I can see on the back here it's got some citrus, rose, lavender, sandalwood, patchouli. One of the top notes there.
Yeah. So that lavender gives it a kind of fresh scent, but that rose makes it unique, and the patchouli gives it a richness and a darkness at kind of at the bottom. Just a wonderful fragrance, and I think if you're starting your niche fragrance, this is perfect.
I love these clear bottles from Marley. As you can see the juice better. You know, most of them are like filled in with the color, but the clear ones I find are
Yeah, right? You think about it, from Parfums de Marley, most of their bottles are darker that you don't really see the juice. This one you can, so. All right, let's go to your next one.
Going with Amwaj Reflection Man.
Ooh, Reflection Man. He goes for a real powerhouse here.
I don't have this in my collection personally, but I've seen a lot of YouTubers talk about it, and when I come in, I smell it, I can see why they do. I got it on my hand here. It's just so clean, so massive feeling, but it's different though.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, Reflection Man has definitely been one of the, I think, the top performing Amwaj fragrances. There's so many good ones to choose from. Could have chosen Beach Hut Man. I almost put that in the collection today.
This one's very safe. You can wear it any season, any reason, you know. A little rhyming there, you know.
All right, yeah, so all you young dudes and young women, think about these fragrances.
This one's a lady pleaser for sure. Get a lot of compliments with this one.
And these fragrances, as you can see, are real, like, good, unique, niche fragrances that are going to set you apart from the designer fragrance, like every other guy in their 20s is probably wearing.
This isn't your typical Sauvage or Bleu de Chanel or Acqua di Gio. That's what I love about the niche quality, and it's so much different than your typical designer stuff.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so next I'm going to come in actually with a Montal, also an oud fragrance, because I liked Colin's idea. There we go. And this is Oud Amazing. Oud Amazing. What I like about this one, again, it is for people who are kind of looking to start that oud journey. This is almost like a little bit beginner / intermediate. It's going to give you the feeling of oud. It definitely, you're going to smell it, but it's not going to overpower you like Montal. I think Montal does a very good...
Very blended, very nice.
Yeah, I think they do ouds very well, meaning very good for everybody. And they do have their more stinky ouds when you really want to get serious, but they have a lot of great, ouds that are perfect when you're just starting your niche journey. So,
really good, yeah.
All right. All right, let's go. Now we're into our...
Number 3, I believe.
Yes.
Yep. Repping my man Jeremy here. We got Office for Men.
There you go. Office for Men. Jeremy, I hope you're watching.
Yeah, shout out Jeremy. I met him at he did a little pop-up shop here down in Miami when he was here, and I got the opportunity to smell Office date, and unisex. I actually picked up all three because I know you may not know what it smells like because it's only in stores, select stores like Osme here, but it's definitely a safe blind buy. This one's just mass appealing. It doesn't smell like a Ventus to me at all, but it has that similar vibe to it. You can wear it anywhere, any season, any reason.
Yeah, I think, again, this is, I think, perfect for someone starting out their kind of journey into fragrance. I think, you know, like Jeremy, he knows his stuff. He knows what works. He knows what people like. To me, this is, you know, it was done by Alberto Maurice, who's obviously one of the most legendary perfumers in the world. It's almost like he created a mashup of Aventus, Bleu de Chanel, you know, maybe Sauvage. You know, it's kind of got a vibe of all that going on. So if you like that, but you don't want one of the just pure designer fragrances, and you kind of want to like something on your way to the niche world, like not quite into the niche world, but on your way, this is going to be.
Check out that atomizer. Amazing. And I gotta say, like a young man in his 20s, some of you, most of you, starting off new jobs and offices, this is perfect, you know. This will be one that'll definitely get attention, but nobody it will offend.
Cool. All right, let's go next. I'm going to go to my number 3 is from Serjoff. This is Renaissance. You see it there. There we go. Renaissance. You know, I love this bottle. Love their bottles. Love Serjoff. You've heard me talk about this a lot. This one is, it's kind of a very, you know, as far as Serjoff goes, this is a lighter fragrance. A lot of citrus notes in here. You've also got Bulgarian rose, mint, cedar, wood, amber, musk. So to me, this kind of hits all the notes. And I think it's perfect, again, for someone starting out in their 20s into the niche journey, because this is going to give you an extremely versatile fragrance that you could pretty much wear anywhere.
I gotta say, I think, in my opinion, every young niche connoisseur should have a Serjoff in their collection. One of the top brands that I've smelled recently. So good.
Do you have any in your collection?
I have 2, yeah. I have Herba Pura and More Than Words.
All right.
Which I both got from Osme here.
Awesome, awesome. I mean, Herba Pura, Herba Crack, yeah, it's pure beast. All right, let's go down to number 2.
Final 2. Coming in at number 2, we got the Perfect Date Night fragrance, Layton. You know, this one,
Yeah.
everyone knows this one if they're in the niche realm. But if you're not, this is just so good. And the atomizer,
Yeah.
crazy.
Parfums and Marley, they never fail to deliver when it comes to the bottle, the fragrance, the, you know, the blending.
It's sweet, but not overly sweet. It's spicy, but not too spicy. It's got some woods in there. This one is that the ladies, they go crazy for this one.
There you go. And I would have picked this myself. I think it's a great choice. Something I would recommend to all people, regardless of your age, but definitely in your 20s, when you're looking to kind of step your game up and really raise the bar above the designer world. Layton is awesome. All right, coming in at number 2 for me, this is going to be, something that's going to be out there for a lot of you. Maybe never smelled this. This is, if you can get it focused there, there you go. This is Ladanza from Nobel 1942. Wonderful fragrance, really good Italian niche house that is, starts out with this kind of bergamot apple, but then it goes into a cedar cinnamon heart that again is not your typical freshie. So what I've done today is I've picked a lot of fragrances that may be considered lighter, almost freshy, but there's something different, more dark, unique about them that separates you from your typical designer freshy fragrance.
I've never smelled this one before just now, but this one's amazing.
Yeah, I think this is a great one. Again, I would recommend this to you.
You got that apple in there,
Yeah.
vanilla and cacao. What a combination.
Yeah, who doesn't like cacao? Who doesn't like chocolate? Yeah, it is a great fragrance.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, down to our final picks. Number 1.
And this one has a little sentimental value.
All right.
I'll give you the backstory here. Percival. So this was actually my first niche fragrance.
Oh, wow, nice.
My parents took a trip to Paris, and you know, I'd been in cologne. I have designer stuff by then, but I told them to check out the boutique over there and get whatever they feel like suits me. So they got my brother, Leighton, and they got me, Percival, here. And this one reminds a lot of people of Fierce from Abercrombie, but it has a different twist on it for sure. The performance with Parfums de Marley is so good. It'll be there all day. Mass appealing. Let's see, it's got some mandarin, lavender, amber, sweet, spicy, not too sweet though at all. It's just so different.
Yeah, I think that, again, your two picks from Parfums de Marley, Leighton, Percival. Percival, oh yeah, I just love the blue bottle. What I like about Percival, to me, of all their, Parfums de Marley does a lot of actually fresh fragrances, freshy fragrance. I think this is probably my favorite of their fresh fragrances. I really like them all. I would put them all in my collection.
They never miss, really.
Yeah.
They make all winners in my book.
Yeah, you know, you think about Parfums de Marley, they don't come out like a lot of houses with like multiple fragrances a year. It's like one every year and a half, 2 years. They spend a lot of time, research, development, making sure it's just right. So when they come out with a fragrance, you know it's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right, great choice, great selections. And I'm going to go with my number one choice here from one of my favorite houses. Let's get it in there from, of course, Mosque Milano. And this is Times Square. I mean, this is the one unique one out of the ones I picked that is a little bit darker. And when you're ready to step up your game, again, if you're just starting into the niche world and you're younger, you can't have all freshy or lighter fragrances, even though there's a lot of great ones that we've picked today. You've got to be, at some point, go a little more amber, a little bit darker, a little bit richer. And this is one.
A little leathery vibe. Like Joel said, you got to have variety. You got to switch it up. You can't have all the same scent types.
Yeah. So, and this is just, again, this house, I love Italian niche perfumery, and to me, Mosque Milano is you know, right there, one of the top 2 or 3. So.
How about that bottle?
Yeah, those bottles are incredible. Yeah. So there you have it. Our top 10. It ended up coming in at 12. Niche perfumes, if you're starting a collection in your 20s, literally 20. Oh, and we've got another expert here.
How are you?
Good, man. What's up?
So I want to photobomb your guys' video.
Okay.
So I have.
Oh, someone wants to maybe
Maurice has
add.
Top 5.
All right, let's add this. Let's do it.
All right.
So for my top 5.
I don't know if this is a photo bomb or a complete takeover.
So for me, Citrus Riviera is my number 5. Just because it's wearable, it's a little bit, it's tart, it's inviting, it's easy to wear. This I can put it on anytime, any day. It's fresh, clean, love it.
All right.
So this is Citrus Riviera from
BDK.
From BDK.
All right. Love the house.
My number 2 is from one of my favorite houses, which is Sershoff, and this one is Acento. This one needs no introduction. It's just a masterpiece for a freshie. This is my number 2.
Wait, so the other one you said was 5? 4.
My number 4.
4, okay. All right, making sure that I can add correctly. All right.
My number 3 is a little switch up because this is fresh, yet it has some woods. This is a Santal wood.
Nice.
I just associate it with youth.
Okay.
And with something that you can actually wear. Because most young people don't have 1,000 fragrances. They have 10 to 12. And they want something that they can actually wear anytime.
Yeah.
And I think this is very universal.
Santal
so
wood. Let me just hold that up so
wood.
people can see that one real quick so you can see it. From, of course, Montal.
And I love the Montal bottles.
Santal wood, okay.
Yeah. This is my number 3.
That was number 3, all right.
Yeah. So my number 4 is Rosendo Mateo, number 5.
Wow.
I know this is something that
I know you love this.
Will be on your skin for the entire duration of wearing this perfume. I'm gonna put it a little bit closer so you can see it.
That's number 5, Rosendo Mateo. It's number 4 and is, no, number 2.
4, no, this is number 4, but.
No, this was 3, this is 2.
Oh, you're right.
This is number 2.
Number 2.
Stay in school. See what happens when you smell too much fragrance?
Exactly.
We can't count.
So this is my number 2.
All right, number 2. Great. Yeah.
And my number 1
Number 1.
is...
Ah.
I'm not even going to tell you guys the name of it. Actually, I will. It's Elysium from Roger Dove.
Yeah.
This is,
Yeah.
to me, when I just want to be clean, fresh out the shower, this is my number 1.
I'm actually pissed because I actually forgot about that because that is that fresh pineapple kind of, or, you know.
Very wearable, universal. Love it.
Yeah. Elysium, and it's Roger Dove, and it's that, and that is in that cologne style, which has that kind of citrusy, right, lighter top.
Correct.
Awesome. All right. Thanks for adding that in. Thanks for the photo takeover. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, of course, please show some support and love. Thank you, Colin, for coming on. Always appreciate having him with that younger vibe and that younger perspective on niche perfumery. And I'll be back soon, of course, with another video. And we'll see you guys soon. Peace and love.